What if I told you there's a defense stock that just reported 1000% revenue growth, raised its full year guidance yet again, has a backlog of almost $500 million, and is directly linked with Palantir? That stock is Ondas, ticker symbol ONDS, and this is such an exciting video because they have just announced some huge news. Before we get into it, if you appreciate these videos, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 500 likes and comments, so please help the channel out. Help me hit that goal. Now let's get straight into it. Before we get into the latest big Ondas news, Jim Cramer took his chance to have a dig at Ondas this week, calling it a meme stock. Of course, Jim Cramer has been known to get more than a few things wrong over the years. He told viewers to sell Netflix back in 2012 at just $1, and most famously called Palantir nothing more than a meme stock in 2024 at just $30. Of course, Palantir is a stock that I used to cover weekly on this channel back when it was under $20 all the way up to over $100. Today, Palantir is one of the world's biggest companies. It's on the S&P 500 and has a valuation of more than $300 billion. And the similarities between Palantir and Ondas are quite clear. Now, for anyone who's been following this channel for a long time, did you invest in Palantir? And do you think Cramer is right about either of these stocks in 2026? Are they meme stocks or simply really great tech companies? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every comment and I reply to almost everyone. In the latest news, Ondas just announced plans to launch LADOS, a layered autonomous defense operational C2 layer at Eurosatory 2026. This is one of Europe's premier international defense and security exhibitions. LADOS is part of the software architecture that includes Skyweaver, a Palantir-powered agentic AI layer for multi-domain mission autonomy and long-range ISR to assault applications. LADOS serves as an operational backbone, connecting Ondas' technologies. By integrating systems, LADOS enables customers to collect intelligence, detect threats, coordinate assets, and execute missions. The platform supports the complete mission cycle by bringing together sensors, platforms, operators, and effectors into one operational core. Ondas CEO Eric Brock stated that modern defense operations require a unified operational layer capable of connecting diverse systems and mission assets. LADOS bridges the gap by providing an immediate solution for mission execution. Ondas is trying to position itself as a system of systems defense platform, where LADOS handles mission execution, while Skyweaver, its Palantir-powered AI layer, helps with intelligence planning and decision support. The most important takeaway is that Ondas is no longer just talking about drones. It is trying to build the software backbone that connects drones, sensors, robotics, AI, and defense systems into one mission-ready platform. And this news comes after some other big news last week too, when the company announced they have just closed the deal to acquire Omnisys, an Israeli developer of AI-powered battle resource optimization, or BRO software, for multi-domain defense planning. The acquisition marks a major strategic milestone for Ondas' evolution into a software-defined defense technology company. Omnisys' BRO platform is expected to serve as a core layer across Ondas' growing portfolio, enabling mission planning, operational coordination, and real-time battle resource optimization across sensors, autonomous systems, and defense assets. CEO Eric Brock stated that Omnisys and its BRO platform will represent a major advancement of Ondas' customer-focused systems of systems roadmap for autonomous defense and security solutions. BRO is a proven, battle-tested software platform that delivers meaningful operational value by improving planning, battlefield resource optimization, and real-time mission execution. The acquisition directly supports Ondas' broader growth strategy and builds on recent momentum across its autonomous systems portfolio, including expanding deployments of ISR platforms, counter-UAS systems, and integrated defense solutions. But when they closed this deal, the company also updated its full year 2026 outlook, raising revenue guidance and bringing forward EBITDA profitability timeline by 6 months. So this is huge, and I've talked about this before in terms of Ondas's pipeline and their path to growth and profitability. So to see the company basically jump forward on this timeline by 6 months is huge. Management now expects at least $390 million of revenue in 2026 and has pulled forward its adjusted EBITDA profitability target to Q1 2027, 6 months earlier than previously outlined. The Trump administration is reportedly exploring supporting domestic drone makers through Pentagon funding and equity deals. But the government's drone dominance initiative is targeting 300,000 low-cost attack drones by 2027. Looking at the charts, Ondas still has a very interesting technical setup. The stock is moving inside a clear upward channel with higher lows forming since November and every major pullback finding support along the rising trend line. We are at one of the most important levels right now because this is where the stock should find support. As long as Ondas holds above that zone, the overall trend still looks great. Moving to the upside, the first major resistance is around 1150, where the stock has struggled several times before. After that, the bigger resistance area is closer to 14, which lines up with the recent spike and the top of this channel. So the simple technical picture still looks very strong. We just need to reclaim that $11 to $12 range to show real upward momentum once again. And the RSI is well worth watching as the stock has dropped into oversold territory. This looks like a very bullish setup to me. If the RSI turns back up from here while price holds the rising support line, that would be a very bullish sign. Now, I don't always look at the charts in my videos. I know some of you guys find this stuff very interesting, whereas I tend to usually focus more on the fundamentals. But do you think this is something that I should focus more on in my videos? Let me know in the comments. If we look at tip ranks, we can see that Ondas is covered by 7 Wall Street analysts who have given price targets ranging from $16 up to $25. The average price target from 7 analysts is $20. The most recent price targets have been set by Oppenheimer and Lake Street in the past 2 weeks, where Oppenheimer stated that the company reported a net profit of $360 million in comparisons to last year's net loss, while also pointing out the insider activity with insiders selling stock. These are things that I spoke about in my last video, so make sure to check that out. But guys, what do you think? If you enjoyed this video, then help me hit my goal of 500 likes and let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're an Ondas investor and would like to see another Ondas video where I talk about some of the risks and some of the biggest concerns that you need to be aware of, then click the video that is appearing on screen right now.